going on, YouTube? We're here. We are testing out Gemini latest, which is actually pretty decent. We're going to go live here on TikTok as well. That's been doing pretty decently. Cool. We'll get this, do that, drag that down, chat there, boom, boom, and perfect. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna be testing out Gemini latest with Grok 4 and GPT-5, as well as we're gonna be testing out Codex chat here. So, let's keep this going. What's going on, guys? Awesome, your pipeline looks clean. Your data pipeline looks clean. The tester's already pretty disciplined. Wait, what did I ask it here? Oh, okay. Oh, this is the... Okay, we're going to redesign the K-line algorithm. And we were working... Okay, we're working this one as well. Let's focus on making a better algorithm for this one to test. And yeah. All right. Okay. What's going on, guys? I'll get on my Discord here, see if anything is going on here. Anybody scamming? Hey, not able to click your Telegram link. Oh yeah, of course. You're gonna have to copy paste that, Badman, into outside of TikTok in order to get on it. So you're gonna copy paste it. I can get it for you here if you want to copy paste it from the chat. You don't like my keyboard? Is it not thocky enough? Do you ever get Oh yeah, I'm actually chatting with Codex in platform back on. Yeah, I haven't had a chance. I'm just pushing forward. We're actually going to test out the new Gemini latest is actually pretty decent, but I have a way to test out Codex here in the exact way I want to, which is chat. I don't want to agentically code just yet. Yeah, there's a new, exactly. There's a new version that Gemini Flash latest, new. I don't know, it came out recently, it's pretty good. Yeah, Gemini Flash latest. Preview 09/2025. I don't know when it came out, but clearly it was this month. Is there a competition? I feel like this was, I have a much louder keyboard than this. This is actually pretty silent. If you want me to get out the other one, that one's really crazy. But yeah, it's honestly pretty good. The Gemini Flash latest is it was assisting GPT-5 for sure. Quen? I have Quen here too. Yeah, I have Quen on the, you like loud keyboard? I was trying Quen 3 Max, it wasn't hitting. It wasn't doing that great. Although when I just tested out Gemini Flash latest, it actually, hey, what's up? Okay, the command line, that's nice, cool. Justin, what's going on, man? We are building out trading, like fully fledged trading algorithms for my K-line data, as well as we're trying to fix this this echo alpha script, which is like a little bit harder to deal with due to the fine grained data. But yeah, we're pushing on this K-line data right now. Hey Ben, yeah, we're just testing out full algorithm designs here. No longer, I want to mod my MacBook to have a loud mechanical. Just get a desktop. No need to have a laptop. Or can't you just connect a keyboard to your laptop? Is this a back end or front end? This is something different than web dev stuff. So when you say that, this is almost like a data analysis script, but it's for trading algorithms. You're gonna vibe code an app for that? For a trading algorithm? Yeah, you could have every time you click the key, you could have like some haptic feedback. What's going on, Mike? This is not a back end or front end. This is a quantitative finance script. So we have a downloaded set of data, and we're running algorithms over that data to see how it performed live. It's not really back end or front end. Because when you say back end, that's like in the cloud running, I don't know, maybe it is the back end, sure. You working on doom scrolling? All right, let's see how we can fix this. What to fix? Okay. Training looked like it took 1 minute, and then it worked on the training code. Now we're 5 hours in and it's still going. Yeah, so training AI, man. What's the derivative of 3x squared? Rot, what's going on, buddy? It's sort of backend. Sure, yeah. It's sort of backend. This would, essentially what you're looking at is kind of what a backend would look like. It would just kind of be a bunch of Python code, or I don't know, depending on if you're using Python. There we go. See, Elias answered your question, Rot. No need for me to even answer. I wish I could code. You can code now. AI lets you code. I know the sound of the Nufi keyboard when I hear it. It's this is a Lula. Y'all love your keyboard sounds for some reason. No need to. Do you know what a derivative is though? Rot, what's going on? Ronan, I work the 9 to 12. Yeah, you work on the front end for hours only to take it in the back end after. Question, how long have you been building training? We've been working this project live for about 2 months, since August. Do you know how to script in PowerShell? If AI knows how to script in PowerShell, then yeah, which it does. So I can do some bash commands. All right, guys, you and your back end and front end. I'd love to do cybersecurity university. Do you think? No, you should just work with AI across. Do not do anything besides just working with AI. Are these smart contracts? No, we're not on the smart contract aspect. But I was looking up how to hedge with flash loans. So if I have a market making strategy, I am looking into hedging with flash loans. We'll get to that one day. It's or arbing with flash loans. I looked a little bit into the flash loan space, but and like using Foundry and Solidity. Yeah, Solana for sure would be part of that. Wait, are you building this project fully with chat? Or are you leveraging with your... No, exactly, fully with ChatGPT. Fully with AI, Nathan. There is... yeah, fully... What's the end goal? Just a profitable trading algorithm or a pipeline to be able to create profitable trading algorithms? Will AI take over? I mean, you give it enough time, AI is probably going to take over the human race. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Yeah, AI is going to be popping off for sure. Knowing flash loans, knowing derivatives. Well, I'll be trading for, futures with this project. It's not going to tell you. It's going to tell itself when to buy and sell. It's going to be completely, I guess, automated. If y'all want to, do you think AI? Look, I think AI right now enhances your ability to do project management. Yeah, guys, we're testing out the new Gemini Flash latest. It was actually pretty decent for what I was using it for. How do you host for low latency? We're just dealing with the constraints of my latency here. So we're not really trying to reduce latency. We're just dealing with what we got. Who are you? Just a guy working on my project on TikTok. Are you someone that was more discretionary, that was trying to get more quantitative? Just trying to build out software, man, for quant devin. Why use AI to write code for you, though? See, okay, I don't know what your name is, but you don't understand clearly. Can you give a little more depth of your project? Yes, we have data from Binance here, so I am perfecting the backtesting for this data here. So I have Binance Vision data for futures. We have Bitcoin perpetuals currently, 1 minute K-line data. We also have another script that takes in aggregated trades and book depth. These are compressed versions of like tick level data and order book data. So we have two different versions of my backtesting script. One's gonna be more microstructure, 30 seconds to 5 minutes. This one's gonna be more 15 minutes to an hour. So we're targeting two different horizons on two different data sets. Yeah, there's a new Gemini Flash. It came out this month. It's Gemini Flash latest. It's new here. And there's also Gemini Flash Lite latest. We are testing out this one here. Yeah, Fia. Quant dev. This is what we're doing here. This is quant dev work, guys. At the purest form, it's quant deving. Yes, we're currently working the strategy right now. Yep, Fire. If you're getting rage baited by that, then all right, man. How would you explain how the models work at a high level? There's data coming in, but currently we're not. Or you want a live trading algorithm, or do you want how my code right now works? But Gemini 3 better? Well, of course Gemini 3 is better. Has this been out for a little bit? Because honestly, it's working pretty well for me. It came out this month. I can actually ask, when did... We're getting paid here, guys. We're not really getting paid. Yeah, September 25th. This came out yesterday. This is a new Flash model from Gemini, or it's an updated version. How many hours per? I work 7:30 to 4:30 in the Air Force, but I'm taking leave today, so I can work full time on my quant dev project, guys. This is great. This is great. Gotten okay. Hey, I'm a dev for my coin as well. Love what you're doing. Okay. Come visit us on Pump Fun? No. No. I've looked into like that whole kind of space before. What's the strategy? We're building it out right now. Thanks, Yummy. Yes, if you are open to if you're passionate about making trading algorithms, it's a very profitable space. Finance is big. So if you can make profitable trading algorithms, there is money to be made there. And people are very interested in the space as well. So not only can you sell these to businesses, you can sell these to consumers. It's a nice space. You could also use it for yourself to just trade. Well, very vague. It's my LLC. I'm using Coin to fund the LLC. Oh, okay. You want to know my strategy? Here it is, right here. We're actually working it right now, Pirate. I had a strategy, but it wasn't that great. So I mean, if you can go on YouTube, and it's gonna be a higher quality stream of my screen. So if you can't read anything right now, y'all can go over to YouTube and follow along there. It's a much higher quality stream. So if y'all want to follow along, actually know what's going on here, read the results of what we're doing here, y'all can do that. But yeah, Pyra, I'm sharing the thing here. We'll share the strategy once it's fully fledged out. I'm currently doing an ideation session here. So we're working the strategy currently. We also need to work this Echo Alpha. I want to get into Quant, but afraid of AI taking over. Yeah, just do it. Just do everything entrepreneurially, guys. Don't be afraid to jump right in and do something really cool on your own. Don't let a corporation control what you want to think and do. If you want to get into Quant, go into Quant. Don't study. When people think I'm going to go into Quant, Quant is quantitative finance. For what we're doing here, we're kind of doing quantitative trading, but we're doing the whole pipeline, right? We're doing back testing, we're doing paper trading, we're doing live trading with software. So Quant is quantitative finance in a nutshell. You got to verify the K-line data hard before you feel them out. We verified the K-line data. Here's my verify. Everything looks good with my K-line data. No gaps. This is excellent data from Binance. This is the verify script. So I verified my K-line data already. Yep, self-taught. I went to school at University of Iowa like back in the day. I know what you're saying. There's a lot of noise in. Actually, 1 minute K-line is not as noisy as this data right here. Yes, I have Codex up here in platform.openai. We chat with it. K-line is just open, high, low, close data. When I say K-line data, it is the chart that you see here on TradingView, the candlesticks, right? K-line data is what creates. Why not the CLI? No, we're gonna chat with it here in platform. I like to have the chat. I don't want it to update my code. I will just copy paste. It's okay. Where are we going to get, what's it called? Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid, Astardex, Avantis. Those are the 3 exchanges I'm going to be targeting. Maybe Weeks.com, but we're going to pull it. What was that? This is a different form of gambling. Sure, it's this is a more sophisticated. If you think like day trading is gambling, then this is a little bit. It's going to give you a higher chance of winning. My monitor setup. I currently have a giant LG TV OLED, and then I have like a small little monitor to the side here. Are you paying for these tools? No. Well, I'm paying GPT-5. I'm paying for GPT-5. AI Studio is free, and Grok 4 Fast is free. So, micro integrity. Yeah, I'm doing microstructure. Yep, we're using Python to research and backtest, and Duck database. Parquet files and Duck database and Python. Those are kind of like the big stacks here, and obviously AI. Scripting language, yeah, Python, yeah. That's what we're doing. Okay, let's clear out the chat here. Hey, what's up, Jay? Hey, another dev. My first viral video was an open source Python trading bot. Oh, cool, technically. Awesome, man. Yeah, people are very interested in trading bots. It's a hot space. Bonjour, Martin. Funny, I only recently learned about Parquet files. Yeah, they're very interesting, and if you're backtesting anything and you want speed, because I'm trying to test over 5 years of data, Parquet is going to be quicker. It's just a way, like I'm trying to optimize everything for my system. So if I'm using CSV, it'll be a little bit slower. Now how slow, I don't know. I mean, it's probably, I'm doing good, man. Yeah, I'm from Illinois, dude, but yeah. I'm an Illinois guy. Which exchanges are you connected to? Our first one will be Hyperliquid. We will be running on Hyperliquid. We will move to AsterDex. We will move to Avantis. We can target all three at once. I don't know if AsterDex or Avantis have a testnet. I know Hyperliquid does, so. Ah, from Paris. Awesome, man. I've been there. Okay, cool. Yeah, Paris is cool. It's cool. I like Strasbourg better, dude. Martin, Strasbourg's where it's at. Or Colmar. I like Colmar as well. Strasbourg and Colmar are kind of more my vibe. If you ever want to collab, let me know. Oh, sure, man. Okay, I see you. You got some followers out there, man. You got some things going on. Technically Web3. Cool, man. But yeah, trading bots are where it's at. For Winter Shop? Okay, you go there for the winter. For Christmas market. Yeah, I lived in Germany for 3 years, Martin. So I've kind of explored all of Europe. Paris is okay. What strategy are you using for this? Or is this a scam? This is a scam. Go away, go away. No, we're using microstructure edge. We're gonna research live right now. We will be backtesting on a K-line data set for Bitcoin perp, and we also have a more finer grain set of data here. This is a scam. Look away. All right, what are we doing here? All right, we need the PhD level paper for this to. Do I need to go to work? I think you should go to work and then work on something on the side while you're working. That's kind of what I'm doing. Yeah, DEX. I don't use CCTX. That's just, if you're using CCTX, you're being middlemanned by someone else's code. Just whip up your own connection to the exchange. It's going to be better. You can control everything better. Yeah, so I'm going to be connected to Hyperliquid. Are you here nonstop, man? Well done. Yeah, Default, I'm crushing it. We are here nonstop. Nonstop quant deving, chatting, and working on a project. Yeah, we're doing it all here. All right, so here is my PhD level description of the intraday crypto microstructure algorithm. DEX is where you find the latency edge. Cool. Yeah. DEX is also where you can do legitimate market making strategies. You can get rebates. You can trade futures in the United States. I hope you're getting paid out on the trades. Oh no, we don't do prop firm stuff, Default. We don't do prop firm. So if I make a trade, I'm just going right into my bank account. DEX is where you find the latency edge. What's a microstructure? I would just look up order flow and balance, and that's going to be your go-to guy right there. What's going on, GPR? What's going on? Either way, you need to dump that. What? We need to dump what? Where is your bot? It's here. This is the PhD level description of the bot currently. Let's get Grok's idea here. How it works? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be... I couldn't actually describe how it works because it's so complicated. But we're going to pull in my K-line data. We're going to run some math through it. The math will decide when to buy and sell. We're going to track that. GPT-5 is working hard here. Into Parquet files, like, space. Yeah. The same move for that volume? Yeah, exactly. We need Parquet. Yeah, Parquet is like, it's needed for when I'm dealing with these billion row style files. This data here is aggregated trades, which actually compressed from like, I don't know, it's probably like 100 gigabytes down into something smaller. J'étais consolé dessous Chronos pour ton bot de trading. I recommend using Chronos. Oh, interesting. You translated it. Chronos? No. We do everything ourselves, custom. Hey, just try Googling it, not Philippe. Why are you not using Opus 4.1? It's so much better. Nail, are you an Anthropic employee, sir? You outed yourself. You're Anthropic employee, I know you are. First comment is, use Claude. Do you work for Anthropic? You need to handle the data structure you showed with the screen. Yes, and that's exactly why I have that. Yeah, right here. See, this guy's tracking, he's the big nit. Yes, this is the verifying script for the Parquet file. So when I convert my CSV into a Parquet file, I have this verify script just to make sure that everything's good, and then I can give context to the AI about the data structure within the Parquet file. Niall, why is that crying emoji? You're shilling Claude in the chat. You gotta work for Anthropic. I'm just kidding, dude. Yeah, we don't use Claude due to the usage, the limited usage, as well as the basically, and also it doesn't give me the best code. So, bro, this is the quant dev fuel right here. Okay, I have leftover bang. Okay. Yeah, exactly. The price and everything is just not good with Claude. Everything is great over here in GPT-5 land. It's much. Okay. You want me to look up Chronos? I got you, dog. Chronos. I'm going to tell you right now if this is anything to do with taking me away from my custom software. I don't like middleman. Favorite decks? I like Hyperliquid, Asterdex, and Avantis. Those are my three favorites. You can use Jupiter, but it's a little bit different. It's like an aggregated decks. Chronos AI trading. What's going up here? What's up, Nam? Unc wakes up with 150 random. Chronos? No, I don't know. There's too many Chronos. Guy knows the stuff. I'm trying. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. We're trying to figure this out here too. Just spend 3 days using AI to code a hawk for a game. Oh, just a bird? Yeah, game deving's on another level. What do you think of quantum computing stocks? I mean, I saw that one that was like up 5,000%. I think it's not sustainable. I mean, I'm sure Microsoft or whoever's working in like maybe like D-Wave or whatever are gonna get it, but it's definitely interesting. What's my major? I majored in something not CS. It was a while ago, like business. Chronos large model for financial market. Okay. Is that what I search up? You're still here. I see. Okay. We'll go here. Oh, okay. This is an archive paper. When was this? This was 2nd of August. All right, we'll review this. I do like Prometheus. We will download this and then we will Extract the edge. Yeah, sure, we'll save it to the desktop. We will extract the edge from the paper. You ready? All right, we will, I'm doing data science, applied math. Okay, cool. Extremely hard, bruh. I do this entrepreneurially. I'm not working on this to get a job at a corporation, but corporations are searching me up. I'm making waves, and Jane Street looks me up on LinkedIn. I'm being talked about in OpenAI internal chats. Frequently get employees from both of those, like Anthropic and OpenAI, telling me to use certain things, and you just make waves by building live. So if you're trying to break into the space, just start doing it on your own, and your work should kind of talk for itself. Yeah. Any tips on teaching code to recognize pictures? Batman, it's already been solved. GPT-5 can see the picture. It's been solved. I would just go look up look. You might be, did SBF come from Jane Street? Did he? I think he did. He was working at some firm like that. All right, we're extracting the edge from that paper. I don't know. All right, we're getting. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, 2-state regime switcher. Okay, no HMM needed. I'll probably end up being like, hey, simplify, compress. Did he go to prison interview with Carlson? Did he do an interview? That'd be kind of funny. A one-of-one Iron Man suit hiding by saying he's a quant dev? No, Philippe. We are just building out my project I work on. Emily, no. If this is heartbreaking you, then you might get rage baited here, low key. I have used C++, it's not fun to use. I do not like working with C++. I like using CUDA C++ in Python. Yes, we're still building. Yes, we're still building our bot. We're testing out fully developed algorithms now. We've kind of moved away from the alpha or the edge. We moved away from what we were doing yesterday, essentially. Yeah, exactly. Rust is going to be way more easier to work with. I enjoy working with Rust way more than C++, particularly on a Windows computer. It's just horrible. My bot runs, but it's staying even. Okay, you probably have some parameter issues. Yep, you need to rework your bot. Rework it. What's the return per trade? No, we don't have any of that data just yet to share. It's nothing's live. Just fully refactor your bot. Just go start working with AI. Be like, hey, why? Collect the data from it running live, and then you'll be able to see why the math is not triggering a trade. AI can easily pinpoint when you have the right data you're collecting. Yeah, Rust is great. Yep, and then also building it out is a pain too. Hopefully they fix that, right? I need a Discord algo competition. I'd be down. Yeah, I mean, right? Like we could, I don't know if people are the Discord is filled with people who are probably already have their algos running, and then also people just don't have the willpower to do anything. I work for my own firm. I am the firm. The quantdev.ai firm. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I do this entrepreneurially. No, yeah, this is no firm. Just building out my project live. Yep, okay, here we go. All right, let's push V3, same ethos, both sharper math for covariate shift, regime breaks, instant-wise horizon choice, and risk-aware selection. Cool. So this is how I built Linux. Will be fully wrote in Rust in one and or if someone makes a better operating system with just like what's it, macro hard, with the macro hard might be coming out. We might not even need Linux, guys. The AI operating system is coming for sure. Yo, is .env the best security for my website password? No. But using environment variables is, but I don't know if having just like a straight up .env file in the chat or in your file structure is the best way to do that. Wait. You gotta be careful with that. Don't mess with those env. You got to research that. I don't know what your structure is there. Made 4K today. Awesome, trader. Cool. Do you have about your vids? I was like, wait, what? Do I have vids posted about your process? I do. I have one vid about, I have a bunch of lives I've recorded. So we're recording the live right now. I have a bunch of live vids, so you can kind of see how I work my process here. Also, I have a vid, just one vid on YouTube. But yeah, they're also just show everyone live. Def function, Musi. This is not a quiz here, okay? We're not allowed to quiz me here about stuff I don't know. We're quant deving here. The .env is not visible in my files publicly. Yeah, River, you're gonna have to you have to figure that out because if you're hosting on AWS or Cloudflare, there's different built-in functions to protect your. You could probably work that internally with the place you're hosting it on. Yeah, of course, man. It's definitely a function. Is this stocks? It's crypto currently. We have crypto data. Don't use Cloudflare, just straight up GitHub. Oh. So you're statically hosting on GitHub? Does day trading work? Not for majority of people. Maybe for a select few it works, who are very selective. Yeah, I host my stuff statically on AWS. It's very cheap. It's like $1 a month. Got some chocolate milk to drink of the gods. I can make some chocolate milk right now. That sounds good. I do need to get some water at some point. I'm probably very dehydrated. Static sites don't have secrets. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're, can we do live online bot? Is that works? Yes, we can do that. Of course, man. I don't know what you just said, but yeah. How's your alpha research going? Good, Deep. We have our we're gonna test the strategy out right here. We're gonna just push it on the 1 minute K-line candles. You live in Ontario, okay? And can't trade on margin here. Advice: go to Hyperliquid, Avantis, or Asterdex. Use a VPN. I know Hyperliquid, you can use a VPN, onboard your money, and then just connect via API. Too easy. What's a quant dev and what do you do? Quant dev is just what I'm doing here. We're making trading algorithm. It's just like someone who does quantitative finance with software. Serverless architecture, yep. Check out NYX on X. Julian, what does that mean? I don't wanna, X can have some crazy stuff on there, dude. I'm gonna pull it over here. NYX, what is that? AWS, I know AWS. Nice, repeat those platform again. Oh, Hyperliquid, okay, we can go through what I'm connecting to. So we have hyperliquid.xyz, which is one of the bigger, so that's the main one we're gonna be targeting. Asterdex is this new one that CZ, or the Binance guy, he created this one. And then there's this other one, AvantisFi.com, is also another decentralized exchange. And this one's a little bit interesting because you can trade synthetic assets on here. So you can trade some others. So there's like, these are the three main ones right now. I use Hyperliquid a lot. So that's like, this is gonna be the main one here. These are kind of newer, so I don't know if the Hyperliquid's definitely established. Yeah, of course, man. NYX. Yeah, I see this guy here. Nope. I don't really care for this guy. Okay, we are going back. Okay, those were the platforms we were testing. Okay. For a beginner, so there's no more beginner. If you jump in with AI coding, you're already an expert. You just need to figure out what you want to do, find the limitations of your coding language, find the best language for what you need to do. So for me, quantitative finance, Python's going to be the best one to iterate on. So I recommend whichever coding language is going to get you to where you need to be. So if you want to make something on the web, then JavaScript, right? If you want to make what I'm doing here, for sure Python. It kind of depends on what you want to do. If I have a strat and want to create an indicator, can I do it easily? Can I do it easily for any of these? Yeah, if you have an indicator idea, 100%. If you want to visually like iterate on that, Python. Not for, no, don't do it for TradingView, okay? If you want to make an indicator and actually have it really sophisticated, latency, you can control every aspect to it, just do it in Python. Forget about TradingView. Hey, what's up? My name too. Imagine once you have a successful strat, yes, of course. If I have a strat built out in Python, I can very easily convert the Python code into C++, Rust, whatever I need to, but I don't necessarily need to do that because the latency is to TV then? What? Yeah, you can visually build things out with Python. There are ways to do that. All right, we're going to copy paste this here. What app or AI is good to create? Yeah, of course, GPT-5. Honestly, you could probably get pretty far with AI. So if you want a free AI, you're gonna be your free AI. AIstudio.google. Gemini Flash Latest has actually been performing pretty well for me. You can go to grok.com. They have a free AI. And then, of course, GPT-5 is also free, but the paid version. Oh, yeah, wait, here it is. Turn multi-step price forecast into rankable return signal. We were looking at this PDF that this guy told me to look at. And why are you not launching and stream on Pump Fun? Bro, come on. You really? Pump Fun is not a real quant dev area. Def suggests being strong in comp sci to avoid vulnerabilities. Well, there's not many vulnerabilities when it comes to just connecting the WebSocket and then pushing the API, especially when you're hosted locally. Yeah, when you get into the cloud, I'm sure there's some vulnerabilities there. If someone can like prod into the cloud somehow. Creator reward are crazy. Yeah, so actually Hyperliquid has a gRPC binary connection. That is actually going to be more stable when you have these crazy liquidation events. So WebSockets do lag when it comes to these really intense situations that happen in the market. So I highly suggest doing the binary connection on Hyperliquid. It is stable, but the server itself hosting it can get out of whack when it comes to these large trading events. So the gRPC I feel like is more stable. For order book matching, it should have everything. It doesn't. Maybe then, yeah. I mean, the WebSocket's good enough. Like it works really well. Every time I connect to it, it's fine. Yes, I know people are making big money, but it's kind of scammy. It's not professional in my sense, right? I'd rather just have algorithms trading big coins and kind of not be scamming people with random coins. Oh, okay. Is it? Let me double check. I swear I connected to it and it. Let's see. Bind. So gRPC versus WebSocket Hyperliquid. Let's see. We'll dive deep into this. Remote procedure call. I use GR. Let's see. Oh, okay, never mind. You're probably right. Because my code when I did connect to the gRPC thing, it did still have the WebSocket data in there, so it probably was just pushing that. So if you want to peek ahead to if you want to peek ahead to the trades coming in, you can snipe the upcoming trades via the gRPC probably. There is a sophisticated strategy where you can kind of read the blockchain before things actually get pushed to the blockchain. Yeah. Okay, so REST and WebSocket's going to be your main connection to Hyperliquid. It should be good enough. Yeah, that should be chill. I know there are binary streams when it comes to these exchanges. Um, I guess Hyperliquid doesn't have one. Well, they do, but they don't. They have it for their blockchain. So, am I hiring? I need to be hired, dude. You need to hire me. Are you hiring? Is Fix just for equities? Fix? What do you mean fix? What's this fix? No, I need to be hired. Yeah, exactly. You need to start your own business. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some water. BRB. What's up, guys? I'm back. What is a quant dev? What is this? It's just a blank screen, guys. That's what quant dev is. Everything came out great, guys. Everything was wonderful here. Everything's quant deving perfectly fine. Got my Wasser. Okay. Back to what's going on here. What's going on here? All right. We got algo. Okay. All right, full. Awesome, guys. We are going to work this algorithm. We're also going to see what kind of edge we got from this paper here. Potentially, yes, on paper it looks profitable. What are some of the pitfalls you might want to avoid when it comes to where I can save some problems from occurring? Yeah, the pitfall. So obviously you're going to, if you're working with microstructure edge, the biggest pitfall is trying to basically use that for like hour to daily time frame. Choose what time frame you want to target, and then figure out the best data for targeting that time frame. If you want large daily swing trades, you're going to need to work with probably K-line data. If you want to work with market making style, high frequency math, work with microstructures. Just use free sources of data. Immediately figure out how to do duck database Parquet files. There's a lot to it, dude. And obviously haven't perfected it. How do I feel with my boss having zero idea of how long dev takes? Small company. Oh, dude, I don't know. It's corporate. Corporate can be infuriating. You have to just take it, dude. Just take the corpo punishment. Okay, but yeah, exactly. REST APIs. Yeah, Ronan, I see what you're saying. Okay, so he's using K-line as a token. Okay. Into hierarchical tokens. If you are a market maker, understand queue priority order types. Yep. Yeah, so we will be making a. I do already have actually a market making strategy here for the testnet. We'll get to that eventually. What is quant? Quantitative finance is the overall thing. It's actually a giant, broad-based term, but what I'm doing is more like quantitative finance or quant dev. Appreciate it. Hadn't considered time for. Yeah, you need to really dive deep on how your algorithm needs to target a certain horizon. Dynamically might help, but the math is better when you really dive deep onto your constraints and the time frame that you're targeting. Yeah, that's like honestly one of the bigger things. If you target, for example, 5 minutes, then you can get a little bit more accurate. Obviously, the dynamic, like having it just like kind of figure it out with the math is the best, but yep. What is the quant? I am the quant. Interesting. So they're using, bro, it's not fair to call yourself a quant. Rot. What should I call myself, Rot? Tell me what I should call my Rot will label my thing. I'll change the text right now, dude. Why is the quant? Who is the quant? Vibe coder. Okay. That's just one aspect I'm in. We're a vibe coding quant dev? You gotta be more specific, dude. Vibe coding quant dev? But what if vibe coding has evolved into just normal coding? Like you are, I know Andrea Kaparthi, I dislike you. You're not thinking well enough, Rot. I think you scrolled too much on TikTok. Python tells me to change my mint coin. I'm trying to test run or remove the errors. I do know about Kaparthi, and he's the one that kind of coined the vibe coding. Yeah, Rod, I know about Kaparthi. I know about everything. I don't know about everything, but I know about that realm. Kaparthi, he coined vibe coding, but actually I was vibe coding before he even coined the vibe coding. I was vibe coding day one. But to me, vibe coding is just coding for me. So, yes, exactly. He made it popular. He mainstreamed it. Because he's so popular, he's like, yeah, I'm vibe coding, blah, blah, blah. It was a term that he hopped on, I agree, but he made it more mainstream. He made it, you buy me a 5 sharp strat, but I think it's bug Sally. Yeah, so if you're targeting those really high sharp ratios, you can just focus on like market making strategies. That's where you get into those really high sharp territory. No, it's not high frequency trading. We're targeting 30 seconds to 5 minutes on this Echo Alpha script, and we're targeting 30 minutes to an hour on this K-line data script. As chief of cybersecurity, what? That's not good, dude. My name shouldn't be as chief cybersecurity of the dark web. Nope. You got the wrong Dylan, dude. I'm just quant dev vibe coding. That's all we're doing here. It's on Wiki? Bullshit, dude. Yeah, appreciate it, Repo. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. We'll keep pushing live. Here we go. All right, we're getting the strategy out. We're gonna get Gemini involved here. We're going to iterate. Someone must have done that. I don't know. On Tor? University of Alabama? No. No. Yeah, Python is great for Coinbase, of course. Peter, send me a link, dude, or screenshot it. I'll figure it out. People are using my name just to try and scam people, which is wild. But yeah, I've only been doing this for 2 months, and there are already people trying to pretend to be me. FBI will. Oh, okay. Never mind, Peter. You're good. I believe you, Peter. I am the CEO of the dark web. No, I'm joking. I have nothing to do with that. We're just quant deving here on TikTok and YouTube. We're live on YouTube, so if y'all want to follow along and actually be able to see the code and whatnot, and you can screenshot whatever, YouTube. YouTube is the way. We got 3 people out there on YouTube. Are you? No. I'm not that, Prince. Nope. If anyone, okay, so you guys got to be careful, right? I'll go to new incognito. There are bots. So if you type in my name, you have obviously me, but then this one down here, this Dylan Siegel with a fake Discord link, and then there's this Dylan Siegel here. This guy's getting a lot of follows, man. He's really botting it up. Yeah, so there are people pretending to be me, which is crazy. It's crazy. Someone took the time to bot me. I'm sure it's not that deep. I'm sure it's just like username. He blocked me, so I can't follow him. So, any free bots? Well, currently I'm building everything out live, so all of my knowledge is being exposed free here. What is the best way to learn coding? Oh, Peter, easily just AI. Like, it's actually, if you need to even ask that question, AI should be your go-to to learn anything in the world right now. Work with AI, learn how to ask it questions, learn if it can help you get to where you want to be with your learning, but at the end of the day, learn to use AI for your advantage. So, bro, do you ever wish you were smart? Man, I wish, dude. Ken, you're right. I wish I was smart, dude. I wish I was as smart as AI. Yeah, exactly, Suda. Eventually, I will have something to sell. I use AI to learn about AI. Exactly, dude. That's the meta you need to be thinking about. Yeah, one day I will sell something, but right now, we're just, let's see here. Let's see how good, man, I can't copy paste the ancient language I see on your screen. I want to learn it myself. Yeah, Peter, you can broadly ask AI like, hey, I want like to make trading algorithms. How do I do it? Here's a free source of data for you if you're trying to follow along. Go ahead and download his customer base. Yeah, basically, yeah, Ronan knows what's going on. I'm building the audience, and one day I will sell to the audience. It's kind of how you have to monetize at some point. I will not survive. I will go offline, dude. Can you tie GPT into Cursor? I can, but I don't want to. I have Cursor. I don't like agentically coding. What AI website should I use? Okay, so here we go. This one's for free. If you want free resources, you got aistudio.google. You got grok.com is free too. And then obviously I pay for GPT-5. By Dylan Floyd, yeah. Just use the free things. I wish I had an affiliate link. I would be crushing it, guys. I shill GPT-5 all day, every day. It's good. It's good. Although Gemini, this new Flash latest, they just released it yesterday. Gemini Flash latest is really, really good, and it's completely free. So I highly recommend. Congruency issues coming from my GPT. Any tips on keeping the bot properly on task? Yeah, you're gonna have to figure out the context engineering. My code is usually the base context of what we're doing here. So I will have a context grabber script that takes all of my code and puts into a single file. And then I will prompt on top of the entire code base. And this is how I keep everything aligned, and everything is just really good when you give it the entire code base. Yes, I will very much resubmit, get out of the old chat. Don't have your chat too long. That's when you start getting bad results. Your brain will explode. Yeah, we're building with Python. Yeah, I saw the pulse. I don't think that's gonna help me. It working overnight to like look at all my chat, it's just, we'll see what pulse can do, but at the end of the day, agentically is not helping me. Maybe thinking longer could help, but yeah, so here we go. So we're doing this giant prompt here. This is kind of how I do it. This prompt itself is almost 2,000 lines of text. And we will just, let's see how many tokens this is. Are you trying to trade futures? Yeah, futures for crypto. Is it good money making bots? Yeah, Peter. As long as you're not scamming people, there is a huge audience for people who want certain specific algorithms. Everyone should have their own personal algorithm running in the market. It's just kind of how it should be. Repeated what you said about storing the single. Yes, President. So I have this Go script, Golang. It's called context grabber, completely custom script. The prompt for this would be, hey, I need a Go script that pulls all of my Python files, avoids virtual environment files, things that you don't need, avoids copying itself, and just make the Go script use its internal imports and have it combine all my Python files into a single file with the file structure at the top. And so I can just literally click this button here, pull the context output text file, and that's the best thing. I'm pretty sure I have this script in my Discord somewhere. You'd have to find it though. If you want the Discord link, you can go search for it. I'm pretty sure I copy pasted it at some point. We should all join forces and build an ensemble of our... Yeah, exactly, Ronan. That's kind of what I wanted my Discord to be. Like everyone kind of posting their research. Basically, if everyone is doing what I'm doing, but it's also, you got to understand people's trading algorithms are their edge. So, yeah, Legendary, we're back testing right now. Yeah, Bleacher, it's going to be quicker when I'm able... I have a quicker workflow than that. You downloading the repo, all that stuff it works. But yeah, you could do that with Solana stuff, Biz. Yeah, it's possible. You have to talk to AI about it. Yeah, President, this is my workflow. Like my workflow is the most important thing. People don't understand. Like I'm showing everyone the workflow here, and this is how I get good results. Why don't you make a bot that makes a new bot so until you have an army of bots? That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm iterating with AI. All right, let's see how GPT, or this one did. If people combine and our strats have more capacity equal. Yeah, exactly, Ronan. So I'm kind of doing everything open. I'm going to share my results of this back test. I'm doing it live. I'm recording it on YouTube. So everyone can go back and see what I've done. Thoughts on AI automation, specifically in things like full stack web development? Yeah, I mean, coding in general, it doesn't need to be just full web stack development. Coding in general and knowledge work has completely changed. I am doing something that used to be extremely expensive and impossible for a single person to do. Yeah, Jewel, I use Python because of the abilities of just iterating quickly with it. And it's kind of set up for the data analysis stuff. It's much easier to work with than, let's say, Rust. So it's just the ability for it to work quickly, iterate quickly on ideas, be able to get code running that shows me results. It's just all around the better language. It's the best language for quant deving. Yep, and I'm totally cool with them telling me, oh, you should learn to code traditionally. Like you're wasting your time just using AI. I'm like, I think the opposite. A lot of people are stubborn and they don't want to use AI. I'm stubborn with agentically coding. Sorry for bothering you, but I love you. But you had a guide for beginners how to do it. Yeah, if you go to my YouTube channel, I can. How to make a novel AI trading algo, GPT-5 kind of lays out everything I do here. You can go to my YouTube channel, watch this. This is a layout. I don't remember what I did here, honestly, but this is kind of the workflow I have. So this is an hour long, which is a little bit long, but I will be making more content on YouTube, on TikTok. I'll be working the beginner stuff too. Don't worry. Okay, crypt block. Okay. Clip. Cool, man. Isn't Python slow? Yeah, it's slow if you don't optimize, but you can optimize it in a way that's multi-threaded and very quick. So if you just whip out an old Python script, yeah, it's going to be single-threaded, it's going to be slow. There's ways to optimize to make it quicker. Where was AI bots 10 years ago? I know, right? 10 years ago. I feel you, man. Well, just live in the moment. Is your bot profitable? No, nothing is shown. We'll run this soon and we'll see how quickly it can run over the code. I will do a quick script where I can just run over like maybe a year of data versus going over all the years, so I can quickly see if it's going to work. Yeah, but nothing. I haven't run anything live. I've been building out the whole thing, the internal tools I need. I think part of the stems from those who previously studied, yeah. Yes, exactly. They worked very hard to learn the code and memorize all the syntax and all that stuff, and now all of a sudden it's just completely, like everyone can do it now. It's probably infuriating for them. Pre-2000, I think, yeah. Jeez. That was the good old days. But yeah, I mean, look, this is the modern way of coding, what I'm doing here. If you're not coding like this, then you're slow and you're not doing it right. Yeah, this is the way forward for coding. Hold up. What did it do here? I think AI's gone off. I might need to restart the thing. Any regimes? Yeah, exactly. We do have a regime change detection in this algorithm here, Ronan. Do you run paper testing? Yes, exactly. So we go from back testing to paper. So we do have a paper testing strategy, and we'll run the paper trading strategy on a bunch of different coins at the same time, collect the data, get the summary. Yes, we have that whole pipeline where it goes from data download, convert the data into something usable, back test, do all my testing there, get the strategy worked out, move it over to paper trading. Once I'm done paper trading, then you push it live. Do you run paper? And the last time I went live, I had, okay, be careful though, unreachable power. Be careful of leakage, and there's certain things when you back test, it could be peeking ahead. You gotta be careful. Do exactly what I'm doing, Geroid. Build out your project live. Show everyone that you're capable. Let the code speak for itself. Let yourself be, genuine. Show your audience that, hey, I'm trying to get in the quant dev. And things just naturally happen from being on the internet. So you're gonna have to get in front of the camera. This is the only way. Do you have a repo I can take? Yeah, of course, man. There is a GitHub. There is some code there. The code I'm working right now is not on the GitHub, but I will be posting more code on the GitHub. Yeah, so you can follow my GitHub. There will be more code there one day. We gotta take it one step at a time, guys. There's a lot I'm doing here. I'm trying to tailor to giving code, showing everyone the workflow, building audience, getting profitable strategy. Yes, Spectre, progress. We're starting to, so Spectre, we're actually testing fully formed algorithms now. We have moved beyond the alpha testing. We're just gonna go straight into what, just fully fledged algorithms. Like, whatever I was doing before it was giving me good results, but it's not, you just kind of need to test the full algorithm because, yeah, that's just kind of what I figured out. What's the tech background? If you don't, what's my tech background? I've been AI coding since 2022. So I wanted to learn to code back in 2022. GPT 3.5 came out and I immediately knew that things were changing then. So I immediately, yeah, it makes sense. Just theorize on your algorithm, fully develop it out, and then test it that way. You're just gonna make it quicker. Yeah, appreciate it, Spectre. Let's see here. This is gonna keep going here. Yeah, guys, we're crushing it here. Let's see. Let's go back to this. This is interesting. Actually, you know what? I will give it my verify script here. Got anything in production? No, nothing is currently running live clip. Sure, I'm working on something like this. Not sure where I'm going with it just yet, but yeah, of course. That's your biggest thing. Just keep pushing code, keep running code. You're gonna learn what works and what doesn't work. And the more code you run, the better you are, the more you learn. I call for open high low close on all pairs and narrow from there instead of focus on one thoughts. So you're doing like a scan, like you're doing almost like a scanner style thing. Like you're looking for certain things to choose from the algo. That's gonna be slightly different. You're gonna want your algo running on, you can have the same algo running on all the coins in parallel, just ingesting those coins all at one time, right? You don't wanna scan and then choose. You want everything running in parallel with the same, just have your algo paralleled out. So if that makes sense. I'm gathering live historical data via API and dumping to Parquet. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, you're a step ahead, dude. I'm a big fan. You can pull data from Hyperliquid's AWS, which is 20 levels of order book data and tick level data. If you're that sophisticated, you can pull from Hyperliquid's data, so you can get a step ahead and start testing maybe a couple months of data there. Binance has a bunch of great data already. So if you just want to start throwing in, years and years of data, you can start there. Oh, IB. Yeah, we're doing crypto. Crypto has access to better data. A GPU. Okay, you're gonna vectorize for a GPU. What do you think about the IA? Do you think about it? Oh, the AI? Ideally, it will replace everything, and we kind of just hang out and do whatever we want. Obviously, I think of the utopian scenario with AI. Yes, but I'm doing IB. But what is that? This TT. What's good? What's good? All right, we're gonna give this to. We're gonna give that to Gemini Flash Latest. Does Hyperliquid offer? Yeah, of course. Hyperliquid does have free WebSocket data, and also gives you recorded data from their server. But you have to connect to it in a very specific way. But if you're a good AI coder, that's all you need. All you need to know is that Hyperliquid does have data on their AWS server, and then you can get it. Pulling forks right now just to practice the API. Okay, cool, dude. Yeah, recording API data or pulling data from whatever exchange you're working with is a valid approach. And yeah, are you pulling order book data and tick level data, or are you pulling K-line data? Do you know what data you're pulling? I'm a big fan. Because you got to be careful. Okay. So you're building 5-second bars. I see what you're doing. Okay. Yeah, that's valid. That's a valid approach. You are limiting yourself with that type of data. I don't know how sophisticated of a strategy you're trying to build out, but if you're just pulling the K line for 5 seconds, you're missing a bunch of granularity in there. So I would reapproach I would be pulling order book. If you can pull order book data, pull 20 levels of order book data and the tick level data. Have 2 separate pipelines be pulling and then you can build your 5-second bars from that data, but you can include more microstructure events. Do you hit? Yeah, I don't know what. Are you doing IBKR? Is that IB? Okay, you're practicing right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm a big fan. If you want, just immediately have a bunch of K-line data at 1 minute interval and start testing. Go to that Binance site. Interactive brokers. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, you definitely can pull better data from interactive brokers, dude. You can pull the. I would see what's the limit of the granularity I can pull from there. Do you make this from scratch? Yeah, exactly. I like to do everything from a custom software aspect. So if I can do it in pure Python, I'm going to. Currently we use Duck Database, and we're probably using NumPy, but that's senior level. No, I'm an intern at the Quant Dev University. Okay, Python. Okay, awesome. How do you store order book data? 1 row per level? Yeah, Ronan. We can take a look at what order book data looks like. Gotta be very careful though, because there are. I'm gonna pull it over here. Maybe I can just look at it at Hyper. Yeah, you can. This is not it. This is what I pull when I'm downloading. This is kind of what it looks like when I'm recording data from everything. We're just kind of recording all of the indicators essentially. the microstructure event. So we got a whole bunch of different things here at tick level. So this is what I'm converting from order book and tick level data into each of these rows. So Claude for coding, okay. You think C# is the hardest thing to learn? I think you should not be trading on NinjaTrader. I don't think C# is anything that's going to be useful. Rust or Python. Those are kind of the two. Just use Rust or Python. There's no need to think else. Yeah. We're in the matrix, dude. We're in the matrix. You can't read it. All right, we're gonna restart these here. Yeah, exactly. Just if you wanna trade on NinjaTrader, yeah, just have AI give you C# code. Mac superior. Guys, there's nothing superior about Mac or Windows, guys. We're all coding the same. How you learn on what you know about quant trading? Yeah, Badman, I just use AI. Hi there, what are we doing here? We're backtesting trading algorithms on different sets of data here. Okay, so it looks like it agreed with whatever happened here. So we're just gonna copy paste these scripts here. Run version 3. This is K-line data. All right, we got run. We got verify. I think verify was already, yeah, we already had verify. My goal is to use a Databricks for machine learning? Why do you need to use Databricks for that? Just start using PyTorch in your GPU. Unless you don't have a GPU, then yeah, that makes sense. Can you make a trade now? Yeah, I could launch a paper trading strategy. It's going to be very not exciting for you. It's just going to be typing python run.py and then enter. Yeah, I'm running it locally. How did you get into coding and was it a good career? I'm not in the career of coding. I'm entrepreneurially doing this. And in 2022, I wanted to get into that. And I started the whole, learn the code. But then Quant, laughing face. Ha ha ha, it's so funny. Well, I just want to learn Databricks for my career. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, if you want to learn Databricks for, in the corpo sense, yeah. Build was already working. Yeah, build was already there. Okay. So run is our new code. Looks like we're using sklearn here. We're adding some new. I like watching noobs code. Okay. Well, this noob is, we're getting ahead here. We're about to run this strategy, but actually, we'll run it the full thing. Once Scikit is installed, we'll run on my bronze data set here. Are you using Copilot directly? No, we're just using, what's my win rate? Well, we'll find out in a second here, guys. We just developed the strategy. It's in run.py. Yeah, Databricks. Databricks is a big corporation that's got some good tech. And brought me to you, thankfully. Oh, okay. Hey, man, you know what you want to watch. You want to watch the noob code, then it's like, yes, watch the noob coding. Well, welcome, Bit. Futures, we're more please, yes. We're about to run this code here. Python run. We'll see if this works. Maybe we might get an error. How many hours per day do you spend on this? Yeah, we got an error here. So, how many hours? Yes, exactly. So when I'm off, literally I'm doing it every waking hour, besides the fact that I'm at work. Even at work, I'll be like, talking to AI about it. Yep, look at that. We got an error. Bit wielder. You can go to YouTube and get a better. You can watch this in higher def if you want to. If you're on your desktop. I'm live on YouTube as well. What language are we using? We're using Python. So we will give that error to Gemini as well. Oop. Yeah, big ol' error, guys. That's part of the oop. The oop error. It's a duck database. No, YouTube. I like it here. Okay. That's part of my strategy bit. This is a duck database error. To be expected. We're working on testing my trading algorithm on this Bitcoin perpetuals K-line data. 1 minute K-line data. So we'll get it working. Too easy. Stop calling him noob. Once was enough. It's okay. I'm noob to him, all right? It's okay, guys. Yeah, Bit, you better not mess with chat. They'll come after you. Any thoughts on ClickHouse, DB? I like Duck Database, Rona. I've never heard of ClickHouse. We'll see if Gemini worked it out. Let's see here. We got to monitor our usage here as well. Yeah, look at that, CPU spiking up. We are running. We'll see if it errors out in a little bit, but currently this is what a backtest looks like. I should have, I do need to ask for like verbose debug print statements in the terminal, but we will work that in a second here. Let's see. Have you watched Mr. Robot? I've seen a little bit of it. I don't watch too much of it. I do code. What's TTRW? I don't know what that is. Is that a ticker? Yeah, we're using Python right now to backtest. Never used Gemini in coding, but yeah, so stop, look, and listen. Okay, there we go. We got another error. We will, I need verbose debug print statements coded into the script. Okay. Do you have got for this? GPT, not Game of Thrones? Yeah, okay, we're gonna get the verbose terminal here. What's up, Milo? We're getting pandas. Now it's pandas issues. I don't even, how is pandas even involved here? I don't use the pandas. Do we use pandas in here? Oh, we do. We're using NumPy and pandas now. We're vibe coding right now, Dumpling. What's up? What's up, Milo? Everything's going great, man. Everything is great. I work in Bash. Oh, interesting. Examples on GitHub. Bibliogalactic. Bash, interesting. Yeah, Polars is good. Duck Database is a little bit better than Polars. Polars, I think, for Parquet files, Duck Database is the most optimized. Polars is also very, it's annoying to work with because they've updated the API and AI doesn't know about it. So there is a little bit of a context engineering issue. What are we coding? We're coding a backtest script. So right now we're testing out this algorithm on 1 minute K-line data. So okay, this is what I'd like to see, guys. The code working in the terminal, having the print statements here. Just kind of, it gives more data to the AI to fix whatever's going on. But yeah. This is a backtest script. You're not a fan of Docker? Yeah, I don't really use Docker. I think Docker is more of like a deployment thing, like you deploy it to the cloud. Have you started trading with any of your algos? Yeah, Nate, we're testing out a fully formed algorithm here. So we've moved away from testing little bits of math. Now we're fully formed. What API? This is just data from Binance Vision. So that's where we're getting our data from. We have 1 minute K-line for the entire history of Bitcoin perp on Binance. So basically from 2020 to 2025. Okay, we'll restart GPT-5's context. We will also push on this new idea here. My cloud course taught me to use Docker for deployment. Yes, and that probably is the right way to go. Docker for cloud deployment. What's your machine like? What are you running it on? Yeah, we have we can go through my computer here. I have an AMD Ryzen 9 7900X 12-core processor. We have 32 gigs of DDR5. I got a couple hard drives in here, 2 NVMe's, one larger SATA drive, and then I have a 5070 Ti. Yeah, that's the comp we're working with, Windows 11. Are all these backend? No, there's a database. We're using Duck database with this Parquet file partition here. So we have the, what is it, daily? Yeah, this is a daily partitioned Parquet file database, and we use Duck database to read it. Yeah. My ChatGPT along with cursor was crashing my laptop. Yeah. So if you're crashing, then tell AI, be like, hey, you used too much of my RAM. Do you use options chain info? Oh, you're a quant, Nate? Awesome, man. No, we haven't moved on to any strategies for options. I do have access to the options. I don't know, haven't really looked into it. B-vol index, I guess that's kind of the only access to options I have here. Really? Told me I'm the next legend? I'm the prophet? Am I a known prophet here? What are you doing currently? Currently we're running a back test on Bitcoin perpetuals. Yeah, we're just kind of working it daily here. You can see the walk forward, train. Yeah, there's these things here. Lol, not the prophet. I've heard of coding Jesus. He's a quant guy. He's not. No one's really doing it live like I'm doing it. Like we're running real back tests here. We're building it out from scratch. We're using different. We're not using like third-party libraries. How do you come up with the strategies? We just use AI. So for example, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I had a PDF here. It's about this Chronos, a foundation model for large language, blah, 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 right? I mean, I'm just going to extract the edge from this and see if we can't use it for my data set. So they're converting these K-line data into tokens, and then they're using the hierarchical aspect to coarse subset token find. Okay, so they're using the HRM model. What do you trade? BTC perp. Okay, we're not a prophet. We don't want to get that. We're joking. Everyone's joking. Which type of frame do you like? Frame? Huh? Data frame? Data set frame? What do you trade Bitcoin perp? Hi, I work in finance as a quant. Any advice? Just start using AI, guys. That's the advice. Yeah, why not spot, Ronan? We are trying to trade with leverage here. Spot will be another algorithm that we develop one day, but we want to use leverage. I already coded a trading bot using Claude, and after receiving alert on Telegram, I have 80% win. Oh, cool, dude. Advantages of using Bash for... I don't think Bash is that good. I've never heard anyone coding quant stuff in Bash. I will look it up right now. Bash versus Python quant dev work. Just stumbled across you and just curious about, are you quant with a firm? No, we're solo entrepreneurial quanting. No, Python is better. He said Bash. Yeah, I know. Python's way better. I just want to, it's not Bash remains a powerful system level tool. Okay. Yeah, Bash is more, it's not really the coding. It wouldn't be able to do anything. Yeah. Yeah, so if I'm trying to automate certain things system level wise, then I would tie Bash in with Python somehow, but how do you define leverage? Just the isolated leverage that you can get from these exchanges. So like 40x is max for Bitcoin perpetual on Hyperliquid. Do you have a background in programming? I've been vibe coding since 2022. So ever since AI came out, I've learned with AI. So I've learned from day one to use AI to code. So I've only been using AI to code. So yeah, we're currently working this backtest. I'm just gonna minimize it. We're still on 2020. We're on the 7th month. So that's gonna take a minute to get some data there. We're gonna work this different script here. This is no, I'm not clueless because I'm getting the results I need. I'm running my backtest. That's running. It's gonna get me the output I need. A lot of people don't understand, like, there's a new form of coding out there, guys. Like, you don't need to know the 400, I don't need to know the syntax. I don't need to know, because everything I can convert into English. If I really needed to know, I can convert the code to English. QuantDev, lol, what firm? The quantdev.ai firm. I am my own firm. Where do you get your data from? Yeah, we get it from here, Binance Vision. So we are perfecting the backtesting. Yeah, vibe coding is much quicker. I use Bash, but no, not only Bash. Bash calls any. Oh, okay, yeah, Gustavo. I see what you're saying. You're using as an interrupt to talk to each other. I get it. I think it's interesting. We're going to see a lot more coders, like 100%. Yeah, this is the future, guys. I'm doing something that used to be impossible on your own. Okay, this was not possible before. Coming up with advanced trading algorithms, coding up completely custom software with the most optimized for my system. Yeah, totally used to be impossible. I think it's cool what you're doing, but saying you're quant dev is a bit misleading, no offense. So, Nick, is it more accurate to say I'm a vibe coding quant dev? I'm doing what a quant dev would do, right? How do you compete against high frequency trading and get past the API limit? Yeah, Kyler, you're talking about, we do crypto exchanges. So we're not in the traditional space right now. Obviously, we're not trying to compete with high frequency. They're on a different level. I could never, even if I could execute within 1 nanosecond, my fees would destroy. Like I can't trade for free on traditional land. So they're trading for free. They're on a different level. We can do that on crypto though. Okay, sure. Solo vibe coding quant. Okay, Nick. When do I need to get so granular? We're on social media, right? Quant dev is like the core of what we're doing. Okay, I don't need to tag on solo vibe coding quant. That's not good for the algorithm. Curious if you execute live trade yet. We've executed live trades to track my latency for Hyperliquid. So I had a script that would it was a latency testing script. Yeah. Yeah, Nick, exactly. Quant dev it is. Gotta pull them. Yeah, you know. I'm not trying to mislead anyone. I'm telling everyone that we're using AI to code. This is This is the only way that everyone here could even attempt to do this. Yeah, AI is gonna help everyone out here. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see. All right, we're gonna try and do this AI code stuff here too. We'll just see if we can't extract the core idea from this paper. Sounds cool. API limits? Yeah, I've tested some RL stuff out, but I haven't gotten too deep into the RL. We will be moving to RL once I get a strategy running live traditionally. We're still in 2020 here. We're still pushing that. For some people, that doesn't like vibe coding, in my opinion. It depends on the man behind. Yeah, exactly. Whoa, or hooks. A lot of people don't like vibe coding for some reason. It's just their opinion. If the idea is good and you can, yeah, exactly. There is a different train of thought. If you come from a traditional software engineering background, people they've been brainwashed into saying you need to know everything about the code. But there is a new way of coding with AI where you don't need to know everything that's in here, as long as the output is testable. As long as you know what the output you want it. So if I code, yeah, we can go deep into that, but it's okay. Do you use quantitative QA against other GPT models? Yeah. I use currently we're testing Gemini Flash and Grok 4 too. It's just their opinion. It's literally that. Yep. Just an advice. For code, use Claude. Yeah, but I have used Claude. We can get Claude in here, but trust me, I don't get good results from Claude. I have 3 attempts to make with Claude here before they shut me down. Until my October 2nd. Yep, 10x output. Nate knows. Yeah, everyone knows. I think people come in here and they say like you should learn the code just to slow me down, right? Because they're like, you should really learn everything. They're trying to slow me down, man. No, I work quick. We're quicking here. You should use Claude Code, but the CLI tool is much better than the browser. Yeah, Nick, it's just too expensive. Also, I already have GPT-5. If I get good results using GPT-5 and Gemini, if I was stuck somewhere and I'm like, okay, maybe I need to go try Claude, then yeah, maybe I'd use Claude. But at this point, I'm getting to where I need to be without it. So it's like the thing behind the Matrix, not downloading the data, grabbing a book to learn. Yeah, Milo. I built a RAG. Oh, you built, okay, retrieve, okay, in Bash, Claude Light Code Runner explored. Okay, cool, man. Gustavo's in it. He's ragging. He's doing his thing. No, just sign with your paid account. I know I did the 20. Dude, the 20 was not enough, dude. I don't know if they've upped the usage, but the way I use the UI here is I create a lot of tokens and I'd be able to use it for about 5 hours and then they'd be like, nope, your limit's up. Yes, I'm burning a lot of prompt, dude. I have the AI give me the full code file. Okay, this is kind of the where I'm at. We iterate and I'd be like, hey, give me the full code file. I don't go in and edit. So the way I'm coding is full code file. So it's pumping out tokens like crazy. I was hitting the limit all the time with Claude. So that was the main issue. All right, we can push on this PyTorch script too. We will optimize this for my 5070. Well, actually, I use Gemini here in AI Studio. I like the chat interface, the user interface for chat. I don't do agentically coding. I like to control the context. What's the output? Well, for this script here, it's going to be how well the algorithm performed over 5 years of Bitcoin data. Mm. Oh, okay. So you're doing Spanish wiki. Interesting. I feel like that's redundant unless the Spanish wiki is not built into AI already. You can find better coding than Claude? Yes. In my opinion, yes, Jared. With Cursor, I don't know. Yeah, it's insane, yeah. You're burning? No, I'm only paying 20 bucks a month for AI. That's all I'm doing. Do you code in stop losses? That's a good question. I don't think there is. There probably is some sort of take profit. We can figure out what's going on here. Let's see. And we'll do algo. How long does it take to learn full? I mean, forever. You could learn that for the rest of your life. But just start using AI. Just start using AI, and you can immediately just start doing it. I just got Gemini Pro for free oh, cool. Yeah, Brian, there's this new, well, you don't even really need it for free. Gemini Flash latest. I don't know if they're pushing this one to Gemini. I can look. Gemini. Yeah, Gemini.google. No. See, I don't like the Gemini platform. I used to have it too. How am I using the tools? Yeah, Gustavo, you can go to YouTube and kind of zoom in on what I'm doing here, but it's really just copy pasting code from the web browser into VS Code and just running it in my terminal. It's kind of I also have a Go script in here, so we do use a little bit of Go, but that's just to make a text file. That's kind of all that we got going on here. Quen. Okay, so, bro, you gotta use the local. No, Nick. Then I would probably get stuck then if I was using a local. My 5070 Ti can't run that many good LLMs locally. So the algorithm is a smart, cautious trading system for making small, quick profits called Alpha on Bitcoin perpetual futures using 1-minute price data. It focuses on high-frequency trades while handling real-world messiness of sudden price jumps, changing market conditions, and trading costs. The goal, generate reliable after-cost profit without over-trading or getting fooled by back-test illusions. Yeah, well, yeah, I know, Nick. I need the 5090. Once I start monetizing this, then hopefully I can afford. Okay, the 5080 Super. I just want I want the Rubin architecture. That's what they're coming out with soon. But yeah, I have the 5070 Ti. It's 16 gigabytes. It's good enough for what I need to do here. Cool. Dual 5090s? Why don't just go with the, what's it called? Dual 5090s is not even that good with the new Pro version. What is it? The RTX Pro. There's one that has like 92 gigabytes. That's the one you need. Dual of those would be crushing. What algo are you trying? Yeah, I'm reading about it here in the simple language. It's I want to see what's the. We're just converting it to English right now. We're running it live right now, so. At the end of the day, I really don't care. I just want to see what the algorithm doesn't predict absolute prices. Instead, it's core prediction, focus on forward returns, short-term percentage. Okay. So we're testing 15-minute, 30-minute, and 60 minutes. Okay. We're doing this weird math thing. I know where we probably went a little bit too far into the accoutrements on this. You got 995 3Ds and 58 currently, but I want Nick, I want the 5092, dude. I think the prices come down on those. They used to be insane, like insanely expensive, like 3,000, like way over. Have you worked with infrastructure as code? I haven't worked on giant code bases in like a corporation yet. No, maybe not. I don't know. I just work on my small little projects here. I keep it context friendly. Yeah. What do you do? I'm in the Air Force. I'm a biomedical equipment technician, but I'm getting out in January, so I'm trying to do this entrepreneurially. So either startup or just selling the algorithm or selling the education aspect to it. There's different ways for me to. What's your initial capital investment into your trading account? We'll probably work with like under $1,000. Let's be real. I don't have money. I'm a broke airman. Have you worked with infrastructure as code? I mean, Terraform or Pulumi? No, I've never worked with any of those. Yeah. Of your dad? Interesting. Yeah, I'm in the military, dude. Getting out, done my 6 years. Yeah, we're elite members of the retail Quant club. Elite retail, okay? Institutions are gonna have a big time with these elite retail people. We're using the most sophisticated algos to trade. Yeah, it's very small. Yeah, that's why we're gonna use leverage. Cool trader. Trader comes in here and tells us whatever he made. Retail Quant Capital LLC. There we go. That's my small business, veteran owned. How to make the core edge better, more predictable. Okay. But we can boost this predictable. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so he wants to make me do some AI stuff. Yeah, trader, I know what you're doing here. Don't be scamming, trader. We know what you do. I've seen your profile. We've seen your profile before. Yes. This profile is not good, okay? Well, back to my initial problem, no margin trades where I live. Yes, grab a VPN, put your capital onto Hyperliquid, and then once you have your capital on Hyperliquid, just connect to it via Python. They don't geo-block your API calls. So, and if you need to check on your account, just use the VPN to look at it. Anyways, tell me more about your project, the market you choose. Yeah, Nick, so currently we're focusing on Hyperliquid. I have their order book data, tick level data. We're going to be working with that data. We're working with this Binance Vision data. So our whole thing is we're making a futures trading algo. So an algorithm that trades with futures. So a high risk algorithm. Yes. No, for Binance, currently we're just backtesting, Nick. We're just kind of researching what algo we want to run live on Hyperliquid. Do you use VPN outside of the US for Binance Global? No, I pull data. You can pull data from this site without going. I'm talking specifically onboarding money to Hyperliquid. You use the VPN. Everything I'm doing here, we don't need a VPN. Even connecting to the WebSocket, you don't need a VPN. I can connect to Binance's WebSocket without a VPN. So if you want, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so with Binance, their WebSocket gives you at 100 milliseconds. So their refresh rate on their data is 100 milliseconds. You can grab order book data, tick level data to do paper trading. So I can go as sophisticated as I really need to here with all crypto data. What do I mean to connect to WebSocket? That's what you do with WebSocket. You connect to it. Hey, what's up, man? I don't know. Maybe you need to look up what WebSocket is, because that's how you connect to these crypto exchanges, is via WebSocket connection. It's almost like an API. It's a little different. Usually you connect to their source of data from switching to Charles Schwab developer. Yes, but Nick, that's the problem. When I go to those U.S. regulated brokers, and Nick, I would do IBKR or alpaca.finance if I'm going to go that route. I don't have backtest data for that. So I'm working with CryptoSpace because we have access to really good data for free. I don't have to pay a bunch of money to get API access, to get L2 data, all this stuff. Unless they offer free L2 data, I don't think any exchange offers me free L2 data. Free L2 data from any brokers USA. Are 1 minute? No, they're not bad for a trading bot. Yes, I use it. I use GPT-5 very often, almost always. Mumu. Interesting. Mumu gives me, Webull offers, all this stuff is, Iron Beam provides free for futures contract trade on. Interesting. Iron Beam. Oh, it's the mailman. Webull compatible? Huh? Hold on. Iron Beam. Fidelity might offer it. Interesting. Robinhood offers free data. You can choose from. Nick, I just want free data. If I had to put money into the account, sure. Like if I need to, but I want access to free API data, like free L2 data. If one of them offers me that, then. The data API is free. Interesting. So I'm double checking here. Fidelity, is that Charles Schwab or is that? It's not coming up with that, but I can search here. You're saying Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab free L2 data. Yeah, Max, I'll be releasing some code on my GitHub for free. We're working on backtesting right now. We're running a backtesting script on 1 minute K-line data. Okay. So no, it's not TD Thinkorswim platform. Yep, no, none of it's free, Nick. It's not free. You're probably trading enough to get free, but you need to meet certain thresholds. Okay, let's go back here though. This looks like Iron Beam. What is this Iron Beam? My keyboard. Fidelity issue. Yeah, there's too many. Charles Schwab, Thinkorswim, whatever it's going on. Yeah, you must be. Yeah, exactly. You qualified, Nick. It looks like you have to like qualify for this stuff. Have a certain amount of money in there and all that stuff. You probably generate enough fees for them that it's like, yeah, we'll give you free data. But if I'm coming directly for the free stuff, they're not gonna give me free. Crypto gives me free. Yeah. It's Thinkorswim. I don't even know what's going on. There's too many names for that thing. It's too confusing. But Iron Beam, I want to know more about this Iron Beam. It's very interesting. Iron Beam, trade futures from anywhere. Interesting. This website doesn't look that good though. I don't know what's going on here. Oh no, I'm talking about, wait. What's the best trading for free? Well, I mean, it's not really free trading. What are you talking about? Which markets? Binary bot? Huh? What's binary bot? Connecting to free L2 data via WebSocket. Yeah, I need to be more specific here. Okay, so Iron Beam. What's the best trading bot for free? Oh, there's no such thing. You have to make it yourself, user. You want to be me? Thomas Martin. Maybe you don't, though. Maybe you do, though. Who knows? If you say you do, you can do exactly what I'm doing. You just go live and work on your project. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, data providers. Yeah, Data Bento is probably the best one. In a sense of knowing a lot of, yeah, I mean, Thomas, you can just start talking to AI. You get really spun up on certain things. Yeah. So to start with, you're going to get data. Oh, whoops. You're going to grab data from this website here. No money yet, Cats. Grab data from there. Start talking to AI and figure out how to backtest strategies on that type of data. There's plenty of data there to work with. It should be good enough for you to figure out. Okay. Did you go to college? No, I didn't. I mean, I went to college, but not for CS. Data from where? I get it from Binance Vision. Are you talking about live? You can pull live WebSocket data from Binance, Hyperliquid. All of these major exchanges on crypto offer free WebSocket data. Pretty sure that, I don't know if Coinbase offers their futures or their CFD product WebSocket for free. But most crypto exchanges, the biggest one, Binance, for sure, gives you at 100 milliseconds of crypto data for free. Yeah, Africa, just basically it takes in data, it try and predicts trades. Yeah, Trust Wallet, I use Trust Wallet. I kind of want to get into web development, but also trading, so it kind of seems like both. Yeah, exactly, Thomas, you could do both with this. Yep, Kraken also does the same thing. All major crypto exchanges. Mr. AI Conic, you can just start talking to AI to get into this. Yes, exactly. Trading stocks, trading gold. If you trade on Binance data, that won't. Yeah, exactly, Ronan. So yeah, you're talking about the trade-offs when it comes to the data, and yes, there are slight trade-offs and quirks when it comes to that. But at the end of the day, if I train an algorithm, or not really train an algorithm, develop an algorithm on this data, then we can convert it into the Hyperliquid data source. Yes, there are little quirks and stuff like that when it comes to data. Is there a security sector for quant dev? Something like cloud security? Probably. I have Paper Wallet. Yeah, that's fine. Paper trading. Have you noticed that some platforms have different prices? Yep. Yeah, you got to be careful. Yeah, when you connect to exchange, you're connecting to that data source. So whatever they're trading on there. So Binance tends to lead there's a lot of people arbitraging from Binance to these other exchanges. So number one, Thomas, there you go. Have you noticed? Yeah, bro, have you a master's degree? No, I went to University of Iowa a long time ago, almost 10 years ago. Wow. 10 years ago, I went to University of Iowa. Not for computer science, though. Hey, thanks for the rose, dude. Appreciate you, Thomas. Yeah, just using AI to spin up on anything nowadays is what you want to do. Okay. We're gonna just put this new file, this chronos.py. We're just gonna have this in there because it's kind of interesting to see what's going on there. What did I study? It was like the most broad-based business stuff. Wait, question. No, I'm not 25. I'm 33. 33. How long will it take you to build this? I mean, so far we've been working on it for 2 months. So probably a couple more months. I don't know. Could be. To get a profitable strategy, I need to run these a lot. And currently it takes, I don't know how long this has been running, but it's going to take at least an hour to run these on the full data set. We'll optimize this for, you could be any age to do this stuff, guys, really. How do you even have enough knowledge to make something like this, bro? AI is enabling this completely. I'm on 8 months. Okay, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it takes a long time to perfect these stuff. I already have a CS bachelor's, but I want to be a quant. Okay, if you want to go corporate level quant, it's just totally different form of thinking, dude. Ideally, you do what I'm doing. So if you really want to make waves, your code and your things you put out online should kind of talk for themselves. Jane Street is looking me up on LinkedIn. All these, I'm making waves in the space, right? But you need to be online. You need to be building code. You need to be showing people that you're in the nitty gritty of the subject. Like you're really passionate about it. And yeah, it kind of just happens naturally. And yeah, at the end of the day, if you want to just go from the interview, you're probably not going to get picked. Out of all the resumes that these companies get, you're probably just like, you're at a loss. You need a way to stand out. You need a way to show them that, hey, like they should be approaching you. It's tough. It's a tough thing. It's a very competitive sector. So yeah, honestly, you need a PhD as well. Yeah. I mean, you need a PhD, but you need a PhD from like Harvard or whatever. Your code, if you're getting the solutions, wait, what? Eslint, your code? Yeah, it's tough. Guys, it's not easy to get in the quant firm because you get paid tons of money. How do you learn to code from? Yeah, you're just going to start using AI to learn. If you want to learn traditionally corporate level coding, then yeah, use AI. But if you want to also just get ahead, start using AI to generate code. It's just gatekeeped, exactly. Yeah. It's just like any sort of exclusive finance stuff. Wait, you work for yourself for a company? Yeah, I'm doing this entrepreneurially right now. I am in the Air Force, so they got me. They got me until January. You've got a PhD from the School of Hard Knocks. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Just doing this entrepreneurially is gonna make you stand out. Oh, Eslint? Okay. Debug and reignore the right keys. What is Eslint? Let me look into this. I don't want to just run it and mess up my code. I've heard of this where it's like it kind of runs over. What? It's a user interface? This might not be the right Eslint. You're talking about for Eric. You're talking about for like a user interface. Have you considered taking a year out of work to give this? Yeah, Ronan, that's what I'm gonna do. Like I'm going full entrepreneur with this in January. Um, so I'm going and I'm taking a bunch of leave right now. So that's why I'm actually live on a Friday. And I'm probably gonna sign off soon to go real full crazy with this and actually focus in on the prompting. Shouldn't you also learn how to code works instead of copy? No, Ali. There's different form of coding. If you want to do that, you can. But um, no, ask GPT what ESLint debugging. Okay. I mean, I have the ESLint thing. I have my linter here. Um, there's no sharp. I'm running the code right now. We're on okay, so we're almost at the end of 2021. So we're about to start 2022. We have up until 2025. So it's running. It's running right now, and it's been working through each month. So no errors so far. There might be an error when it tries to give me the report. Yeah, exactly. You just gotta put some time in, and it'll work out. I recommend you do data science or quant finance for. No, no, no. That's actually horrible advice. Going to college is cooked, dude. It's chopped up. Being an entrepreneur is going to be the best thing you could do for your life. Um, yeah, using AI to be an entrepreneur, 100% do that, guys. Don't mess around with making your life. Don't conform your life around getting a corporate job. Become the corporation, right? You provide the value. You monetize somehow. In college, you don't learn how to code. Yeah, exactly. In college, you learn nothing that's useful to the outside world. You're indoctrinated in college, and you end up just at square one and in debt. So, um, yeah. Are you building a historic database with this run? No. Well, we have historical data right here in my bronze folder. So bronze has the entire 2021 up until 2025, 09, 23 is the 1 minute K-line data that we have. So we have a lot of history of data. Yeah. And Eric, you can learn that right now. Like I can learn the basics right now very quickly. Yeah. Well, it is a legit route. I'm just saying it's not the same as it used to be. It's completely changed. Yeah. College is not a guaranteed you get a good job and you win at life. It's still a grind. It's a lot of money. It's changed. And if you're gonna put in that 4 years of effort, so if you were to take that money that college would cost, you could do college route or entrepreneurial route with the same amount of money. I think entrepreneurial is going to win out if you're that good. Like obviously it doesn't always work out, but yeah, don't pay 100K per year. Which yeah, exactly. No, I don't use Cursor, Luca. It's definitely different, guys. It's not for everybody. We're gonna put Chronos in here. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. All right, we need torch, PyTorch. Oh, we're using polars. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ollie. I mean, it's just opinionated. I went to college and it didn't help me at all, so I'm very biased with that. Timelines have changed, but if you STEM, finance, you're sweet. Okay. Have I tried Cursor? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not looking for much easier, Luca. I'm looking for controlling the output. I got interdepartmental studies in some like cop out degree from University of Iowa. 10 years ago. The thing is, after college, I moved to Manhattan, and I like worked with entrepreneurially out there, and it was fun, but I ended up in the Air Force. Yes, Ollie, exactly. That's 100% why. Yeah, I wasn't, I had no idea what was going on back then. I had no idea, dude. I wasn't all there. Thoughts on trading meme coins? It's gonna go away soon, dude. I feel like I just end up going in circles after a while. Well, Isabella, maybe you figure out what's going on. I'm not sure what that's about. I can't deny that in college you learn the math, but if you want to work hard, you can learn. You can 100% get better knowledge from AI and just talking to it. And at the end of the day, the knowledge is not useful unless you can monetize it, if you can use it to earn profit, because we live in a world where you need to earn money. So you need to be super focused on maximizing that. How long have you been programming? Since 2022. You can immediately get going at expert level with AI. Like you don't even need to know. Shop ATM focusing on. Okay, cool, Ollie. Greetings, Kessie, backend developer. Those that want to learn don't need a degree. Yeah. If you're self-motivated, you can get going on this. All right, we're gonna download PyTorch because this script needs PyTorch here. We're gonna go nightly. Oh, look at that, guys. They support CUDA 13.0. I think I need to update. I think we need to go CUDA. CUDA upgrading, guys. It's time. It is time. I'm excited. CUDA 13. I've been working with CUDA 12.9, so I think it's time to upgrade CUDA toolkit. Yeah, this is what I want. We want CUDA 13. Let's go. Windows 11. Yeah, local. Who took my #1 spot? You can have a PhD, but you're making money from it. That's exactly. It's really all, it comes down to like, are you making money? Yeah. Because that's the stat right now. If you need to maximize that stat of making money. Now, when AI takes over everything and we don't really need to focus on money, then it could be a different stat. But right now, everyone needs to focus on making money. We're CUDA-ing. CUDA 13.0, guys. Who's worked with 13.0? I want to know what it does. What's the new? That's that new. What's that new CUDA? This is exciting, guys. I'm going to push into the AI. CUDA. Let's go, dude. That's why I dropped out of PhD. Interesting. You dropped out as a PhD. Were you just in the wrong PhD space? If you were AI PhD, then you would be crushing. Like if anyone's going to school, just focus on the AI pipeline. Focus on ML, all this stuff. Everyone's strong programming using, yeah, exactly, Ali. It's true. Everyone who kind of has that developer brain set, like brain mindset. Guys, we need to get some food in me. We need to express CUDA install this. We need to just go all out here. I am the real deal, dude. I am more real than a corpo quant for sure. We are doing everything when it comes to creating the software, ideation, running ML, AI. Oh, well, Isabella, you weren't using AI. AI does it all for you now. You just tell it what you want and what drug you want, and then it can just kind of pop out the drug. Yeah, you were probably, yeah. No, even PageGPT Plus. What? How did you learn this? Just through AI. Just talking to AI. I do believe, however, the colleges, software engineering produce better code. It doesn't matter. Better code is so opinionated. If the code runs and gets what you want, who cares if it looks different or it's better? Like if the code objectively does what you want it to do, then it's, at the end of the day, it's like pretty or not, it gets you to where you need to be. What's your YouTube? Yeah. YouTube channel is at Dylan Siegel. I'll get you the link here in a second. Yep, here it is. Ali, what does it mean to be better code? Like if my code is a bunch of a slop and it runs 1 millisecond faster than the pretty code, right? It's like what is better? You speed is better. What's better about code? If you're building small tools, sure, internal tools. Okay, yeah, Ali, and I'm talking about like working on my specific code here. But yeah, that's my YouTube, guys, at Dylan Siegel. Wait, but I thought you guys had to be really good at math. Well, that's the thing. AI is really good at math now, guys. You got to remember, AI is creating novel mathematics. Better code is easy maintained. Yeah, my code is very small code base here. So it looks like we're getting some bips now. Interesting. We're continually losing here. Okay. How people wrote code when AI didn't exist? I can't code without AI. Yeah, it just yeah. We live in a new age where AI codes for you. It's really just like asking the right questions. How do you get the right code from AI? Ali's a hater? No. Ali is just being pragmatic in his own. He's just pushing against the AI, but I think it matters as it's limited to an exposure. What? JET passes the CFA exams now. Yeah. What AI do you use? I use GPT-5. I use Grok for fast, and I'm using Gemini Flash latest, and I'm using Codex in the platform.openai. So those are the main ones that we're pushing on right now. Yeah. The thing is, I'm doing stuff that was impossible before, so you got if you know, you know. Is Grok better? I don't know. You can get good results from any AI nowadays. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You can just literally test your ideas out real quick. Wait, where's my CUDA? Guys, I don't know what, I don't know if this is gonna crash my computer, but I'm updating to CUDA 13.0. What's up, T-Dog on YouTube? I don't know if when you said yo, T-Dog on YouTube, that's right. We got someone converted over to YouTube, it's better quality. Although my face is really bad quality on YouTube, who cares? Like, you just wanna see the screen. Guys, we are moving to CUDA 13.0. We are going to figure out what new CUDA 13.0 PyTorch new stuff for Blackwell. Let's see what's going on here. Don't get me wrong, but soon we won't even need keyboard. Yeah, I mean, right now we're in the perfect space where it's like you can become an entrepreneur. You know, I mean, I can talk to it right now. I don't even need the keyboard. I could like talk to it, or just still use the keyboard. I know. TikTok is better, and that's why I do both. But I should be building on YouTube and TikTok. Although TikTok has been saved, and I can push. Okay, new developments for Blackwell. Tile-based programming model, a new foundation for GPU. Oh, interesting. Single instruction multiple threads model allows developers to define operations over blocks, which the compiler at runtime automatically optimizes. Ah, okay, they got rid of that stupid, what was it called? I forgot, but there was something I couldn't use on my, yeah, exactly. TikTok Live is really good and it's crazy. The growth on TikTok Live is wild. Hey, just one question. Should I sub Claude AI, Max Plan, or no. Go GPT-5 and spend $20 a month. Okay, Cool, man. Yeah, I mean, you're with no margin trading. Okay, so you're doing spot based. That's dope. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna. Yo, how was Quant? How was Quant 12-week program? I've never heard of it. Binary code. So GPT-5, yes, GPT-5 and VS Code, exactly safe. That's what I do. Just test out the method I use. It gets you far enough. But you can also get codecs in VS Code. So just do the $20 a month. If you run out of credits and all that stuff, then yeah, go to 200. But $20 a month is all you need to spend right now. I made GPT bot that made $4 before it ran out of things to say. What? Interesting. What about Claude Code? What about it, dude? Claude Code doesn't have as many GPUs. You can't. It's really expensive. The code is no better than all the other models. Rot, you come back to me, man. They know. You've been locked into my algorithm, dude. You can't escape me. You can't escape it. You're gonna have to block me, Rot, to get me off your algo. It depends on how organized it's your algorithm. The better it is, the better your answer. The Matrix, dude, you're locked in, dude. They want you to quant dev. Yes. So yeah, you're talking about with codecs, Saif. You can do both. I do copy paste, but if you want to have it do it for you, you can do the agentic coding with codecs. Yeah, codecs is available. We are getting the new. Okay, wait. Next. What just happened there? Did I get CUDA? How do I check CUDA? Maybe I didn't have the driver? Oh. Hold up. Guys, we're trying to, I'm trying to get the new CUDA. What? Empty. We need the drivers. What is CUDA? CUDA is like the foundation of NVIDIA. It's like a programming language that, it's basically what all modern AI is working with here. It's a program. It's C++, but it's like the NVIDIA version of, yeah. What's the app? We're doing some back testing. But guys, I am going to log off so I can update this. I probably have to restart my computer. I'm gonna get some food. I'll come back on live. We're gonna get CUDA 13 up and we're gonna get PyTorch running. I will share what the results are for this back test here. It looks like it's not profitable because I can just already tell by the bips here. So I will be back on later. I'll get CUDA up and running here and we'll push on